Is it time to buy or sell Apple stock? In this video, we will explore Apple in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Monday, the 4th of August, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4, at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 4th of August, 2025, our system has categorized Apple as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0.69. Now let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has experienced natural fluctuations, but currently reflects no change, remaining at a loss of 0.00% since our original hold or accumulate recommendation. The stock is currently positioned in the lower segment of a weak upward trend in the short term, which often presents an excellent buying opportunity. If the lower trend floor at $202.54 is breached, it will first signify a slower ascent, but it may also serve as an early warning for a potential trend reversal. The existing 3-month trend indicates a possible change of 4.66% over the upcoming 3 months, with expected returns ranging between 4.24% and 14.17%. In terms of the longer outlook, our 12-month analysis suggests a projected change of negative 11.07%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 28.81% to positive 5.43% over the next year. In practical terms, this would place the future price between $144.77 and $214.40. Our latest daily update for Apple highlights a significant development. The stock has been upgraded from a sell candidate to a hold or accumulate rating following Monday's trading session. On the last trading day, which was Monday, the Apple stock price experienced an increase of approximately 0.479%. moving from $202.38 to $203.35. During that day, the stock fluctuated by 3.07%, reaching a low of $201.69 and a high of $207.88. Notably, the stock has declined in 6 of the last 10 days, reflecting a decrease of 4.3% during this period. Trading volume also saw a decline of 24 million shares, with a total of 73 million shares exchanged, amounting to roughly $14.94 billion. It's important to note that declining volume, alongside rising prices, may indicate a divergence, potentially serving as an early signal for upcoming changes in the next few days. Looking back over the past 52 weeks, the stock reached its highest price of $260.10, while its lowest price stood at $169.21. Currently, the stock price is 21.82%, or $56.75, below the 52-week high of $260.10, which also represents the all-time high for the stock. Apple Inc. shares are currently experiencing a significant downward trend, down 19% in 2025 and approximately 25% from their late 2024 highs. This decline persists despite strong quarterly results, highlighting market concerns primarily driven by changes in U.S. tariff and trade policies under the new administration. Additionally, investor sentiment is being dampened by emerging legal challenges, including potential securities fraud lawsuits affecting those who purchased shares during a specified class period. These issues could create volatility around Apple's stock price in the short term, potentially leading to increased selling pressure as investors react to the uncertainties. However, Apple continues to show strong fundamentals, reporting record services revenue of $27.4 billion, which reflects solid operational performance. Coupled with CEO Tim Cook's optimism about artificial intelligence and its future acquisitions, there is long-term potential for recovery and growth within Apple's stock. If the company capitalizes on advancements in artificial intelligence and navigates the current challenges effectively, investor confidence could gradually return, potentially positioning Apple for a rebound that could positively affect its stock price in the long run. Investors should remain attentive to developments in trade policies and the company's strategic moves in artificial intelligence, as they will play a crucial role in determining Apple's stock trajectory moving forward. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 29th of July, 2025, it was reported that Goldman Sachs assigned Apple a buy grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 18th of July, 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned Apple a hold grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 18th of July, 2025, it was also reported that Jefferies assigned Apple a hold grade with an upgrade action. On Thursday, the 3rd of July, 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned Apple a neutral grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 24th of June, 2025, it was reported that Barclays assigned Apple an underweight grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Apple stock a general buy rating. They assess the price-to-earnings ratio as sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. In terms of return on investment, the analysts rate the stock as strong buy. The following signals have been identified for Apple. A buy signal was issued from a pivot bottom point on Friday, the 1st of August 2025, and so far, it has risen approximately 0.479%. Further increases are indicated until a new top pivot is established. Notably, volume declined during the last trading day, despite the rise in prices, creating a divergence between volume and price, which may serve as an early warning. This stock should be monitored closely. Additionally, some negative signals have been generated, which could impact short-term developments. The Apple stock currently shows sell signals from both short and long-term moving averages, suggesting a more pessimistic outlook. Should there be any upward corrections, resistance is expected at the levels of $208.79 and $207.21. A breakout above either of these levels would trigger buy signals. Furthermore, there is presently a sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, often referred to as MACD. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, sell signal, pivots, buy signal 2 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 1 day ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal 6 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal 3 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages indicates a buy signal 24 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, sell signal 5 days ago. The long-term moving average, sell signal 3 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages indicates a buy signal 10 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Apple. Apple finds support from accumulated volume at $202.38. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be expected when the support is tested. Generally, the stock tends to exhibit controlled movements, and due to its good liquidity, the risk associated with this stock is considered quite low. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated $6.19 between its high and low, which is a change of 3.07%. In the past week, the stock has shown a daily average volatility of 2.9%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Apple, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. This is a relatively normal PE ratio, often seen in businesses with long track records or predictable revenues. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 30th of October, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at $1.61. Keep an eye on these numbers, as they can greatly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Apple. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Apple is at $205.17. If you do not currently own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level worth considering for swing trading. On the downside, Apple faces its first support level at $202.38. If this support level holds firm, it might present a good entry point, anticipating a potential rebound. The combined average rating for Apple from multiple analyst sources is buy. Let's take a look at some recent insider trades. On July 25, 2025, Khan Sabi conducted an insider purchase of 0 shares of common stock. On July 25, 2025, Khan Sabi conducted an insider purchase of 0 shares of common stock. On July 25, 2025, Khan Sabi conducted an insider purchase of 43,901 shares of restricted stock unit. On May 12, 2025, Kondo Chris conducted an insider sale of 4,486 shares of common stock. On April 23, 2025, Parekh Kevin conducted an insider sale of 4,570 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be negative with a ratio of negative 30.812. Overall, insiders purchased 955,888 shares and sold 1,862,391 shares in the last 100 trades. A recommended stop loss is set at $191.93, representing a decline of 5.62%. This stock experiences very low daily fluctuations, which minimizes the risk involved. Additionally, there is a buy signal from a pivot bottom identified just 1 day ago. Is Apple stock a good buy? Apple exhibits several negative signals, suggesting it may be a candidate for selling. However, given the potential for a turnaround, it should be viewed as a hold candidate, meaning to hold or accumulate shares at this time while waiting for further developments. Our analysis has been upgraded from a sell recommendation to a hold suggestion since the last evaluation. After examining the volatility and movements from the previous trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 5th of August, we anticipate that Apple will open higher by 96 cents, starting the trading session at $204.31. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on the information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. From all of us here at Stock Invest.